Hi, I'm Lisa Albanowski. I'm an associate broker with Signature Premier Properties here in Sayville, and welcome to my business corner. I am with Marina Mentzel today from Urswim, and her shirt designates her name of her company. And she's here in the Patchogue corridor. And I would like to introduce her and let her talk about how she got started and what her business is about. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, Lisa.
How are you today? Doing well?
I'm doing so well, getting ready for the holidays. So excited to be here with you.
Yes, happy holidays also.
Thank you.
Can you do me a favor and tell me a little bit about and tell us a little bit about your business, describe it, and also, elaborate a little bit on what you do and how you work.
Absolutely. So my company is called Urswim. We were founded about 10 years ago when I was in between my graduate programs and really saw that there was a need in the community for at-home swim instruction. So that's kind of where we started. So we are a full service at-home swim instruction school that provides swimming lessons and lifeguarding services in our clients' very own backyards here on Long Island. Most recently, we began offering our program year-round in our facility partners in Huntington and in Trumbull, Connecticut. So we've expanded across the Sound to Connecticut last year, and so excited about being able to serve more people. And in addition to providing swim instruction, we do a lot of commercial lifeguard staffing. So your HOAs, your beach clubs, your municipalities, they'll hire us to get them the best staff to provide safe, fun summers via our lifeguards and our pool operators. So we've kind of do it all. We found our little niche in what the demands are in aquatics, especially here on Long Island and also in Connecticut. So we've been really fortunate to be growing year after year. So that's what we do.
Awesome. So you've really expanded your business in a lot of variety of ways. Do you also, and what sparked my mind when you were talking about your lifeguard, do you offer, many people on Long Island have parties in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I know, in my family, my kids hire a lifeguard for their backyard parties so that the kids are safe and they can have fun. Mm-hmm. Do you do that as well?
Absolutely. Yep. So we provide private lifeguards for your backyard parties, for corporate events. We've staffed people's backyards with 10 lifeguards, depending on what their needs are, how many people are going, and how many water activities and attractions they have. So we are fully equipped to do that and fully insured. Just really excited to be able to give people that peace of mind that I know me as a mother, I so desperately need when my children are around any body of water. So I understand that, and we are really committed to being able to provide not just any lifeguard, but highly trained lifeguards that know what the expectation is and know how to do the job.
That's awesome. And you do that across Long Island and Connecticut private parties as well?
That's correct. Yes.
Great. So Marina, what made you decide to open this business?
Oh, Lisa, so fun. So I originally was committed to becoming a securities attorney. So you can see where I took a hard right turn. So I went to law school. I have my license behind me. But while I was in law school, I had the privilege of taking business classes at UNC. I went to UNC Law. So their business program is phenomenal. Took business classes, and in that really realized that I perhaps had committed to the wrong program. I wrote a business plan. I pitched my business, won some competitions, some seed funding, and was like, worst case scenario, it fails. I said, I tried, and I have a law career to fall back on. Long story short, I have yet to consider myself failed. So here I am 10 years later, growing this exceptional business with an even more exceptional staff. And as of last year, we officially became a franchise. So my legal skills did kind of full circle. I still have attorneys, but we became a franchise. So we're really looking forward to, expanding with future partners and franchisees, and really being able to provide this service in other areas of the United States and beyond.
Wow. I did not know that.
It's a funny story.
That is a great story.
I was a competitive swimmer. So that's the connection to swimming.
So,
I was a competitive swimmer. I was not that great, but my staff is made up of a chunk of them. My director of operations is a collegiate swimmer. She's a USA swim coach. So a lot of people that are part of our team, especially our corporate staff, they are not only committed to the success of the business, but they also understand the fundamentals of what we're trying to teach, because they themselves are swimmers or they themselves have children that are swimming. So very privileged to have such a great team.
so I was going to ask you why you chose the profession. Is that because that you were a swimmer?
Yeah, so I was a swimmer and I had been a lifeguard and a swim coach, swim teacher since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
So I knew the industry as an employee. And I really loved working with kids. And as I was going through my schooling, it was always kind of something I did on the side. It was, as they say, like a little side hustle. But my side hustle, kind of grew and grew, and I was able to kind of turn that into a business. And, the stars kind of aligned where it was like a very formed business by the time I was about to graduate and become an attorney. And I just made that hard right turn and said, for me, if I don't give this a fair shot, I would regret it. And I'm not someone who likes to do something with regret in the rearview mirror. I don't. So I went for it. I had some people raise their eyebrows like, wait, what is it that you're doing? But here I am 10 years later, very happy with my decision. It's really been rewarding not only to see the business grow year after year. We've been very lucky and fortunate even through the pandemic. But, finding that balance, work-life balance that doesn't really exist, but definitely I feel like as a mother with young children, this type of being an entrepreneur really does give you some flexibility. So it's been very rewarding for me personally as well. So
Really awesome. Can you tell me maybe, do you have a client experience that stands out from the crowd that you want to share with us?
oh my God, I have such amazing clients. I will say this. So in the founding years of the business, I not only was the owner, but I was also an instructor. So I very much taught a lot of lessons. And to me, it was the most, I still have clients. I still always take a handful of clients because I feel like you need to be providing, I need to live with what my employees are dealing with in the summer and experiencing, so I can know how to make improvements. And having clients, and in the beginning when I had a lot of clients, it's just the stories, the relationships that I have. It's so funny. One of my clients, their son, I taught since they were, let's say, 5 years old. He now is an employee of the business. So, I mean, for me,
Wow.
there's stories like that, and I'm very close to that family. And if they watch this, they will know exactly who they are. You find mentors along the way too. As a young entrepreneur, a lot of my clients were very successful, had businesses. They were so gracious with their advice, their experience. So grateful to those types of personal relationships I've made in the community. But I think, we've had the privilege of lifeguarding and swim instructing some interesting things. One of the things that we did that I thought was really great is we were invited to lifeguard Ramona Singer for those of you who watch The Real Housewives of New York. She has a beautiful house out east. And they had hired us to lifeguard one of her parties and swim instruction. So there's fun things like that have happened along the way. But really, for me, the relationships I've built with the clients, even now on the back end, where I don't really go out and participate in one-on-one swim instruction anymore. Just getting to know my clients, my commercial clients. I mean, they're just the best people, really. Truthfully, I love working with my clients.
So what do you think that the customers love most about your business?
I mean, I think for us, I hope they would say the customer experience that they get. I am always extremely committed and impressing on our team. Like, that is the differentiating factor from us and other organizations. There are other organizations that do what we do, but I do think that we do it better. And I think a lot of that is leaning into our relationships and making sure that our clients know they can access us when they need, and knowing that we're not always going to get it perfect, but we're always going to be committed to improving. So, if I can't get something right, or, something was not done to the expectation of my client, I'm committing to making sure that I'm meeting those expectations. But on our consumer basis, I think they like the convenience of having swim instruction in their backyard. I think they like the experience of having swim instruction. We work with partner fitness centers. So one of our partners is LA Fitness. So I think they like the convenience of knowing that their children are swimming in a place where they frequent. So I think we offer some conveniences. Like I said, I know for a fact, like running around with my little ones, it is like, and then working, it's crazy. So anytime I can make my life easier, especially when I can have someone come to the house or I'm already in an area that I'm going to be when I'm providing those, when they're doing the extracurriculars, is amazing. And I think our staff also separates us. Our staff are made up of predominantly lifeguards. So they're people that know how to swim, know how to keep our kids safe, which is unique. A lot of swim schools do not have instructors as lifeguards.
Really?
Yeah, people just assume that, but
Yes.
most do not. They have lifeguards present, but the people in the water aren't lifeguards. What lifeguards are is they have to take prerequisite swim tests. So not only can they teach, they can swim themselves. And we really do cultivate a lot of training, a lot of in-service training to make sure that we are constantly improving our instructor skills. And we love to hire competitive swimmers because we think that for us, they have like more of a technical background that really kind of helps. And then we teach them how to teach kids, which is different, and adults.
So the lifeguard piece is definitely not necessarily across the board in other swim companies. Interesting.
No, a lot of swim schools do not hire lifeguards.
So how do you motivate your staff? I mean, your personality is so upbeat. You're motivating me just by talking to you, right? So how do you motivate your staff? To be
totally honest, my staff motivates me. I mean, I hope that they would say I motivate them, but they are so excited. We are in like a growth phase of a business. So I think that in and of itself is really exciting. So, you know, for us, every day is a little bit different. We by no means have hit any sort of plateau. We're recently launching a product line. We are obviously recruiting and having conversations with prospective owners from all over the country, which I think is really, really exciting, and getting to know different areas. Because even our expansion to Connecticut, I mean, I'm a straight shot like north and from Patchogue to where our indoor facility is in Connecticut. And, you know, we thought it would be similar, but it's similar, but it's not. You know, every area is a little bit different. Every client base is going to have different needs and want things done a little bit different. So it's all been a learning experience, and that in and of itself is so motivating. I love going to work every day and knowing that I don't know everything. I think it makes my day so much more engaging and problem solving. And you know, we get customer requests even now for the summer, and just trying to figure out how we can best maximize on their staffing and make sure that, you know, we're not compromising on safety. I think all of it is just so fun, so engaging, and it's what keeps me motivated for sure.
So I heard you say that you're hiring people so people can call you or contact you on your website.
Yes.
So how do they reach you, Marina?
Yeah. So they can go to our website, which we're excited. We're going to be relaunching our brand new website in 6 weeks. So excited about that. But they can go to our website, and please feel free. We are constantly looking for really high quality lifeguards. We provide lifeguard certifications as well. So if you have the desire to be a lifeguard, but perhaps don't know how to get those certifications or don't know what's required, do not hesitate to reach out to myself or my team. My email is my first name at yourswim.com. So do not hesitate, Marina at yourswim.com. And we will send you to the right people to get you onboarded into those certifications and what's required, what the expectations are. So yeah, no, we are always looking for really quality people in the summer and year round.
And of course, clients who want to reach you to set up private swim lessons or anything about what you've discussed today. So your website is what? You and letter
Yes,
U?
it's the letter U, the letter R, swim.com. All our information about all our services, our at-home services, our indoor services, indoor swim instruction services, and our commercial aquatics management. It's all on there, but please do not hesitate to reach out to me directly. You could also reach my team at info@yourswim.com. There are multiple people looking at that email. It's info, so info @yourswim.com, or feel free to give us a call, 844-4YOUR-SWIM. They can go ahead and give us a buzz, and you guys will be directed to the right extension, and we'll make sure that we can provide you with whatever information you guys need.
I'm going to say, wow, this was one of my most fun interviews with somebody
Thanks,
with high
Lisa.
energy.
Likewise.
And you are just a true entrepreneur. I mean, you are developing different aspects of your business, and I'm really excited to watch you. And I hope that this interview helps to get the word out about your company and about how wonderful
Thank you
you
so
are
much.
and what you do for the community. And you're right here in Patchogue as far as your office goes.
Yep,
right?
but we serve all of Long Island and Fairfield County. So we are based out of Patchogue because I am a local here. So really love this area. And I just want to thank you for having these conversations with local businesses. We really truly value the relationships we have with our real estate agents, and just the community that we built here is just so amazing. And it's conversations like this that make it so exciting and such. We're so blessed to live in such a beautiful area.
We are, Marina, we are. It was such a pleasure. Thank you for your time. I'm Lisa Alpinowski, associate broker with Signature Premier Properties. I'm here to help with any of your questions. Please reach out to Marina, Urswim. It was an amazing interview and fun-filled. Happy holidays, happy new year. Be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.